Thronefall is back with an amazing new update. That's right, it's a game. So I've been told, Your Honor. I plead the fifth. But it is back with a brand new update. Now, if you don't remember, we are this tiny little kind of king man here riding around on a horse. And we can kind of run around and we got all these different types of lands. The last time we left this off, we were over here on the snow area where we had to fight a giant fish. Oh dear Lord, what are you? Oh my God. Well, there goes my dock. And before that was the end of the game. This is still in beta/alpha mode, and they are kind of in early access, still kind of developing as the game goes. But today we are looking at a brand new map and a brand new land. There's a lot more green than I would kind of expect, especially right next to a winter wonderland. Let's go ahead and take a look exactly how do we want to play this. So I think I kind of want to do the spear. I'm a real sucker for the spear. And we get access to 3 different perks. So starting off, I'm going to want to do arcane towers. All of your towers have 30% extra range and damage to all the enemies. That's going to be really good. Now, on top of that, I think I kind of also want to do castle fortifications. The interval between its attacks is reduced by minus 67% and its attack range by 50%. So I can have a super strong keep to keep myself pretty protected. Now, what should our third one be? You know what? I've actually kind of have a change of heart. I just noticed that we have ourselves a brand new weapon, which I've never seen before. The lightning staff shoots a lightning bolt to all enemies in range. Enemies in close proximity to each other cannot all be hit at once. That means the more spread out your enemies are, the more enemies you can hit at once. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but a powerful lightning erupts from your current position after a short delay and deals massive splash damage in a small radius. I mean, honestly, that seems really good for a type of weapon. Why don't we go ahead and take a look exactly how well that can do. On top of that, I also had this power tower type of idea. The tower you're closest to gets a significant attack speed boost of 233%. My God, that's not just a plus 100%. No, you got your regular 100% plus a 233% on top of that. My God, so the closest tower, whatever I stand near, is going to be an absolute just Gatling gun of just power tower. Well, I mean, that's literally the name of... let's just get started. Here we are in a brand new land, and immediately I do have the larger UI on, so that way it makes it a little bit easier in terms of editing, so you guys don't always have to necessarily look at these tiny little icons on the map to see exactly where the enemies are coming from. So to start off with, we're going to attack by 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 35, 35 plus 12, that's going to be 47 units to start off with. So to start off with, I want to get our keep, but we have ourselves 15 gold left after that. Now, I think I'm going to be a little cheeky, and I want to start off pretty powerful. I want to go ahead and get a stronger keep immediately. Why? Because I want to. Now, Builder's Guild, and even every level 1 house is automatically upgraded to level 2. Mage armor, enemies that deal damage to you take part of the damage themselves. Assassin's training plus attack output for my character. All this stuff seems pretty good, but honestly, I kind of want that every evening a level 1 house is automatically upgraded to a level 2 house, because that's just me more income for us overall. Now, is there any like docks around? There is a dock. Now, a dock builds a fishing boat every single morning up to a max of 5 boats, and every boat gives you 1 gold per day. So if we start this out pretty early, and hello, what is this? We have access to a bridge? Okay, so I guess that's how we go ahead and take a look at the other islands, but we have access to a bridge. Okay, but with that being said, because we do have extra kind of gold here, and we do upgrade a house every single day, why don't we go ahead and spend 2 gold on a house and spend 3 gold on a tower. Let's get started. Okay, I want to kind of protect this dock here off this right-hand side. So yeah, I really am just kind of throwing out a lightning bolt of abilities. And so, my active ability really does take quite a while to kind of activate. It takes a little bit longer than I was kind of expecting. So if I were to kind of lay it off right there, wait for it, and it lays off and does quite a bit of damage. My God, that is actually a lot. So I want to go ahead and target these guys and drag them away from the fishing dock, because we have a lot of enemies kind of coming in. I want to keep that fishing dock alive as much as I possibly can. Lay off my ability there, have it activate, and hits all those enemies at the exact same time. Yes, that is amazing. Wow. So because our keep is upgraded, we get a little bit of extra gold from that. We get a little gold from the house, and we got some gold from the harbor as well. That's amazing. So why don't we go ahead and throw a little bit more into a house? We always want to have at least 1 house to upgrade, so our ability doesn't go kind of to waste. Now, we do have enemies attacking from the north side this time. We have pikemen and we have archers. So why don't we go ahead and invest a little bit into a tower up in this section? We have a mill. We have a tower right there. We also have another tower right there. Do we have maybe a tower a little bit further back? Yes, we do. I can stand next to this one and probably just throw out all the damage and mayhem I want. Now, I'm not necessarily too concerned about this level or this round at all. So I think, again, I want to be starting early. So why don't we go ahead and build this bridge? That's right, we have ourselves a proper bridge. Yes, there we go. But I think because I see something over here that looks like, yes, that's right, it looks like another harbor. That's because it is another harbor. And with that being said, we only have 2 gold left. Is there maybe like a little house that we can build out here on the little villa area? There we go. Let's start the round and see what happens. There we go. We have the round started, and because I am starting next to this tower, it is just laying off as many shots as I possibly can. I'm going to put my active ability down right there. Hopefully it takes out at least one of them. Yes, it does. Managed to take out at least one archer. We are still going to hit quite a bit here. Can I activate my ability right here on top of them? Yes, I can. Go off, go off, go off, go off, go off. Yes. Okay, good. On these early rounds, I really want to be investing into my income. So we are being attacked by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 triangles. We're getting attacked by TIE fighters. No, they don't look like TIE. We're being attacked by rocks. Assuming because they're all a single unit, I'm assuming that they're going to be a little bit kind of powerful. We are sitting at 14 gold. So why don't we go ahead and invest a little bit into a whole bunch of towers, I suppose, right around. Why don't we go ahead and put a little bit more into defense this time? Because that does seem a little concerning. Spend 5 gold on a build a hero's core to choose a powerful unit to support you in battle. That seems actually really good. I mean, do I dare risk? We're going to have 3 gold left over. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the hero's quarter. What can we build here? Keep playing to unlock this option. Keep playing to unlock that option. Okay, we can get a golem. Very sturdy unit that deals both splash damage as well as plenty of single target damage. Perfect for your front line when supporting other units. Well, I imagine he can't hit anything up in the air. But a support mage can heal me and ally units in range and absorbs magical projectiles in a wide radius. I'm going to go ahead and say Golem, even though he's probably not going to be able to help out that much this starting round, which is a little upsetting. But the Golem should be able to do pretty good maybe on his own and just manage to take damage in general. Okay, so yeah, they are looking kind of dragon-like. I'm not entirely sure. That was a little bit of a waste of a spell throw off. I'm going to go ahead and stand next to this tower because it is going to be targeting by 2 of these guys. And that is being taken care of, and we already have lost 1 tower. Can my ability be fired off? Never mind, me standing near these towers is absolutely completely OP because it is just wrecking these guys. So they're not as powerful as I thought they would be, but certainly still a concern. We do have 25 and 16 units being deployed down here, 25 archers and 16 pikemen. Okay, that's not necessarily too bad. What happens if I upgrade this? Upgrade hero cores. The hero becomes trained, becomes twice as strong and resilient. Okay. Well, going from 50 to 70 health doesn't really seem twice as resilient, but it also says twice as strong. So I'm not entirely certain how to apply that. But with that being said, I think I want to go ahead and invest 5 into that tower, invest 9 into this. So now we have a stronger kind of hero unit. And with that being said, why don't we go ahead and take a look at what happens at the other bridge, at the other island. Let's go ahead and build that bridge. That's right, we have access to another beautiful little island here. It's all looking cute, and we could build another bridge there, but we have our way around the area. And is there anything we can kind of do over here? I thought maybe there would be like another harbor. I'm not really seeing another harbor. Let's go ahead and take a look around and see if I can find one. And here we are. We do have ourselves another harbor right over here on this north side, which is beautiful because now we want that to be building up boats kind of as soon as possible, because the more boats it builds up, well, it just means the more income we can have. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead and can we find another house around here? There's got to be another house, maybe right here on the edge. Yeah, there we go. So we got ourselves another house. We want to make sure, again, that we are always upgrading every single night. I may have honestly wasted a night. I'm not entirely certain. I've kind of lost track of it. But let's start the night and see what happens. We're going to have a lot of enemies starting off here. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down my ability early on. And I'm actually being slowed. I don't know why I'm being slowed by so much. My God. Okay, that golem has actually taken a lot of the hits. Well, that is kind of his job to do it. So lay off my ability right there. Come on. Come on. Get away from it. Get away from it. Yes, I took out a few of those units all at the exact same time. And my upgraded tower with this 233% attack rate is absolutely just decimating these guys. Like, no tomorrow. My God, because they actually will not have a tomorrow. They're dead. They will not get to go see their family. And my God, how many of them are coming right now? And how many units are about to not see their family tonight? Oh my God, there's a lot of them. They're all gonna die. I think, honestly, I kind of want to do fire archers because they have really good damage overall. They don't really have any drawback to the fact that maybe they're not as long range as the longbowmen. They may not be as high damage as the crossbowmen, but they do lay down some splash damage and fire on the ground. So let's get some fire archers, why don't we? We have enough gold and we have a lot of range units that are coming into this territory. And is there maybe access to like another archery range around here? Typically they give you 2 barracks and 2 archer range. And hey, speak of the devil, there we go. I think I kind of want to go, I'm thinking let's go regular longbowmen for this time, because I think we have our fire archers for splash and our regular longbowmen will do good and just try to take out units, well, from a range because they are longbowmen. Man, my commentary is so good. God, we are getting ourselves the blacksmith here because I feel like we're still kind of mid-game. I might be able to get off a couple of upgrades before anything. So overall, I kind of want to do, I think range damage increase, 3 days to research, or these other ones I take 2 days. We get resistance or melee resistance. No, melee resistance might be pretty good. And I have read before, if I remember, this also applies to buildings. So I kind of want to range damage, because if this also applies to buildings, that means our towers are going to be doing more damage also. So why don't we go ahead and get something like that? It's going to take 3 days, not too bad. And we do have some knights coming in from the north side. So let's go ahead and move our golem over there. Our little golem boy is on the way. He's kind of marching and trudging his way back on up there. God, look at him. He is just an absolute unit. He is a brick house of a guy. My God, look at him. He takes names, I tell you what. So I'm going to start the night, and I don't really know exactly where I should be kind of focusing my efforts. I kind of want to lay off my ability there. And by lay off my ability there, I mean that I want to miss my ability there, because I missed every single unit up there. So I'm going to go ahead and down here, maybe kind of focus on these ranged units, simply because they are about to take out... No. You leave my harbor alone. That is free gold. No. Dang it. I just lost like 4 gold income this round because that harbor got destroyed. That is a little unfortunate. But oh well, maybe my ability will lay off just in time. Never mind, the towers will get it. And it looks like the golem has taken out the north side perfectly fine. What are those? Is that a cannon? A tank? An automaton? A problem? If there's anything, I think it's just going to be defined as a problem, because I have absolutely no idea what that symbol is. And it looks like, well, it's going to be a problem. Man, I've got to stop with this. I've got to find better words. This is why you guys this is why you guys come to watch my content, right? Because of all my great commentary and because of my charming personality. Oh yes. So if you don't mind, my good DigiDs, why don't you go ahead and comment down below, like the video, and subscribe? Because if you don't, well, I mean, honestly, what else am I making videos for? Well, because I actually enjoy making content in general. I like making videos. It's fun for me, and I find pleasure out of doing it. And also, it makes it a little bit more pleasurable if people do end up subscribing, because it makes me feel validated. I kind of want to do berserkers. They target siege units and other high health targets. They will not hesitate to sacrifice their lives for me. That seems good. However, maybe knights. I think maybe a classic knights and spearmen could be a good combination. Knights are, you know, they're versatile. They're armored against ranged attacks and armored in general. They're kind of hard to kill. Spearmen are fast and strong. They do extra damage against fast enemies and slow them down. However, you know what? I think why don't we do a combination of knights and then berserkers? Let's get these berserkers first, because these guys that are coming seem kind of like siege units. Not gonna lie, they seem like siege units, and I don't know why I would lie to you about something like that. And I think that they're siege units. They are siege units. I'm going to bet my money that they are siege units. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's what I think. Why would I lie? Why am I even think it's not a lie? It's what they probably are. Stop doubting me. Okay, I'm gonna go spend my money on more turds before you start asking more questions, because you're getting on my nerves. Have you subscribed yet? Okay, they seem like siege equipment. I want them to be right on top of my spell ability. Yes, they laid off, and actually it did not do as much as I thought it would have. These guys are surprisingly actually really strong. They don't do a lot of personal like HP damage. I want to go ahead and get my ability laid off on them as much as I can. But yeah, they are surprisingly very strong. I'm a little thrown back. I know that they're meant to be siege equipment or whatever, but they are, hey, no, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Wait, we need more units over here. Excuse me, come on, get over here. Come over towards my guys. Yes, and leave my houses alone. No, leave the peasants alone. They pay me taxes. I need their money. leave my money makers alone. I'm not so sure how I necessarily feel about this lightning staff. It is somewhat effective, but it's not that effective. I'm sure it could be definitely used in like certain ways in other maps where it could be a lot more effective. But right now is how many units there are. And I'm being attacked by 25 wizards? No. Witches? No. Mudbloods? No, wait, no, that's the opposite of witches and wizards. I don't know. Have any of you guys really touched up on your Harry Potter lore lately? Leave a comment down below if you know what any of that is. Now, because we do have ourselves 40 gold, why don't we go ahead and spend 20 on upgrading the keep to its final level? Now, what can we get for an upgrade here? We can get more HP and attack damage. Units can move faster while I command them and attack faster, and more damage for me in general. The upgraded cost, walls, towers, and get... Ooh, okay, now this might be really good, simply because I believe we still have maybe like 3 or 4 rounds left before the final round. I'm not entirely certain. I'm not exactly sure. Usually they go on for about 10 to 15 rounds. I think we've only been going for like maybe 6 or 7. So the upgrade cost of walls, towers, and everything else get reduced by 1 every night. They'll never be lower than 1. Initial build costs are unaffected. So if I go ahead and get this castle up now, and then invest everything that I can into all of my towers and walls, then we are going to be so stacked for when like the final round comes, because I can upgrade all this stuff for basically like a single coin. So I'm going to go ahead and invest as much as I can into all of this and try to get this ready for when I can just, just absolutely maximize on as much gold production as I can just by upgrading them all for a single coin. Okay, they're flying units and they look like wizards. I'm not entirely certain. Okay, come on, leave that ability off. That ability actually does kill them in a single hit. That is very nice. So and my staff does more damage to when they're actually spread apart, I guess they was saying before. I'm gonna go ahead and do my ability there. Maybe gonna hit several of them. Come on, get it. Yes. I need to be standing next to these towers a little bit more often because it really does help with that kind of attack pattern. And I want to go ahead and get my settings immediately. Gameplay, reset unit formation every single night if we can possibly, good sirs. No, it looks like I may have done it a little bit too late because now I don't know which ones are archers. I don't know which one are crossbowmen or the regular longbowmen. They're kind of all just hosh-posh into this same grouping of enemies right now, which is a little annoying, not gonna lie. So give me a moment while I go ahead and try to separate all these guys. Now, I did manage to separate all my units, but I saw something earlier before. That's right, we have a wall here for 15 gold. We probably want to invest as much as we can into this now to just try to get a little bit cheaper because we want to upgrade it. It's going to cost 20 gold. That is, well, that's a lot. Like that's a lot. Like that's like, not only is that a lot, that's like a lot. That's right, that's double the a lot. So on top of this, we also probably want to go upgrade our archery ranges, try to get a little bit more archers in general, try to get around this area, right? Because we have range units coming from the south side. I want to protect the docks as much as I possibly can. I think we do have access to, that's right, we have access to another tower here. Go ahead and get that one down. And let's go ahead and upgrade the archer ranges as well, because it's going to cost 8 for each of them. So 16 overall. What a waste of a part to even put in the episode. Will I even cut this out? I don't know. You tell me. I am going to invest as much as I can into the harbors. One, because they can make more boats for more gold, and it does double up their income. So if we go ahead and actually take a look at the description there at the very top left, the income from all boats in this harbor is doubled. Well, I mean, that's basically just what I've been saying. It's doubled now. That is absolutely amazing. So now before we were getting 5 gold from these. That means we're going to be getting 10 gold. And now because we did that from 2 harbors, we're getting 20 gold instead of only 10 gold. So we do have a third harbor over here. This means we're going to be getting 30 gold instead of 15 gold. That's how doubling really works. You times it by 2. Yep. And you know what? I think we are a little lax on some of the anti-air in general. So why don't we go ahead and get some scarecrows? That's right. Scarecrows, as a mill upgrade, will actually act as anti-air towards an area. So let's go ahead and start the round and see what's in store for us. I think this north side is going to be a little lax, so I want to be a little bit more concerned about this area here. Get my ability fired off. Actually hits all of them there, which is fantastic. Oh my god, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of enemies. Lay off my ability. Oh, they don't break through anytime soon. Come on, lay off. Oh my god, look at that massive amounts of damage. I want to stand next to this tower. Hopefully it'll survive long enough. Maybe. Come on, lay off my ability. Get on top of me. Get on top of me. Yes, dogpile. Beautiful. I managed to take out several of them. Very, very nice. I'm really glad we got some of that anti-air. You can see the scarecrows at work down here on this bottom side. Yeah, that's right. We even have a couple of these guys up at the top, and they're being taken out. Like, it is absolutely nothing. And now let's just watch the gold roll in. And what wave are we on? Is it going to tell us? I know it says it at one point. Night survived, roam 96% protected, time bonus. We are at 85 gold. Okay, we have lots of siege engines. We have lots of air units all attacking from that north side, which means I can invest heavily, super heavily, into just straight income this round and just try to maximize as much gold as I possibly can in preparation for the final round. All right, I have a whole bunch of mills that have been upgraded and fully upgraded, absolutely for the absolute most income that we possibly can. The harbors have all gotten one more boat from last night, which means we're going to be getting 12, 24, 36 pieces of gold tonight. I've upgraded a few towers, and you saw probably all in fast forward mode, or at least that was the plan beforehand. Hey, future me, editing me, you fast forwarded that entire section, right? So people got a very quick glimpse of exactly what I was doing, so I didn't just do a quick cut in between the parts of the episode. Yeah? Okay. Good. Great to hear it. Personally, I think you're doing a great job, me. Thanks, me. No problem, me. All right, let's start the round and see how me does. Me, myself, and I have got this. I know them. They're a great bunch. We actually have a lot of these units attacking down here on this right side. My ability actually does lay off perfectly well. It actually hurts a lot of them super good. And oh my god, hello, Mr. Dragon Boys. And oh my god, I'm almost taken out. I'm almost taken out. My ability does hurt quite a bit of them. I need to start standing near all these towers as much as possible because they are doing crap tons of damage. I need to lay off my ability again. Can I just time it perfectly right? Come on, is it timed? Is it timed? They got rid of one of my mills, I think, which was just an anti-air. That's perfectly fine, but they got rid of one of my houses. A little bit of income lost. Not necessarily too concerned about it. Okay, beautiful. Now, I did see there, which I don't know if you saw on the fast forward. Future me, did you show them? Don't even respond to that. Don't even put extra work for yourself. However, I did see here, we are on night 11 out of 12. That means that we probably have to do this one more night, this night, and then we have the final night next night. That's right, that's gonna be a lot of nights. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my knights over here and try to move all my knights down to air. So I've managed to upgrade all of my towers in town, at least right before the final round, because that means that, again, we are losing one more gold in terms of how much it takes to upgrade these towers. It costs 15 to upgrade them to the final wave. So if we go ahead and do this early on, that means they're only going to cost 14 gold to upgrade next round. On top of that, our walls are going to be ready to upgrade. If they're going to be 16 gold next time. So how much money we're going to be making, I think, I'm going to make a guess now. I don't know what my math is, but I'm going to say we're going to have like 123 gold by the end of next night. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this. No, I only have 2 gold left. And you know, we do have 2 extra gold left over too, because I have nothing else to upgrade. I have nothing, no other extra houses, nothing else to put my money into. All I have left to do is absolutely murder all these trolls and siege equipment that are kind of attacking me right now. Go ahead and take them out. Oh, I am dead. Never mind. Never mind. Apparently they're gonna take me out. But I've upgraded all of my barracks. I have the maximum amount of units. I have the most archers. I have the most like swordsmen, and I can't run away fast enough. I'm being slowed. I have the most berserkers and everything that I possibly can right now. I upgraded the hero guild and all that fun stuff. So that way I can just maximize as much damage output and amount of units I can really kind of uphold at a single time. No, please don't kill me again. No, third time's not the charm. Third time's not the charm. Please leave me alone. Lay off my lightning ability. I think I'd much would rather have like a longbow or like my spear at this point. But, you know, the lightning staff does all right. It does okay. But, you know, I wasn't too concerned about this round. Now this final round, what are we expecting for this last oh my god. Okay, what's the gold count come to? 126. I was 3 off. So we got witches, we got siege equipment, we got rams, we got dragons, we got more siege equipment, we got more witches, we got more rams, we got more dragons, we got more witches, we got more siege equipment, we got more rams. So basically put, we are completely muffed. Now, the only thing I'm a little bit sad about is that I did put a whole bunch of gold into these towers on the bank side, because I thought that maybe they would throw a whole bunch of, like, you know, air units off to this right-hand side, maybe, you know, when I'm going to be attacked in the final wave. However, it appears that I'm not going to be. So it's a little bit of a wasted effort in terms of, like, gold value, because I probably wasted maybe, like, 10 gold pieces over there. So I really hope that we're not going to somehow be short by just a little bit of gold. I am going to be spreading my archers out to this north side and this kind of this, like, you know, this west side, this west, south side, this west side. We have our berserkers here, and the berserkers, I think, should be kind of in an area where it has the most siege equipment. And it actually seems a little bit kind of even all the way around. I think the witches maybe do a lot to them. I think the dragons probably do a lot more. So I kind of maybe want to invest them. I'm going to invest them maybe on just in this corner here in front of those other archers. And I'm going to take my swordsmen. We don't really have too many ranged units per se, but on this north side, we do have more ranged units more than normal because we do have the witches and the dragons that are coming. So maybe the swordsmen will do good because they have a resistance to ranged damage. Now we have ourselves 126 gold. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and actually upgrade this anti-air farm in general because, well, I mean, more anti-air, right? I mean, that's the kind of the name of the game. So I'm going to spend a little bit more gold. It's only going to cost like 7 gold there to upgrade that one more time. Maximum anti-air on that side. We are only 1 upgrade away on this side. Actually, it looks like that one's fully upgraded, so we can't do anything more with the farms, which is perfectly fine. Now, where am I going to want the best upgrade in general? I kind of want... I mean, we kind of want a last line of defense. Wait a second. First of all, I need to upgrade this for a single piece of gold. Beautiful. But I need to upgrade our walls. Our walls need to be upgraded for 16 gold. Beautiful. We have ourselves 97 pieces of gold. Now, a lot of these are only going to take a few pieces of gold to kind of fully upgrade, right? To the final level. Now, I kind of want a inner keep area where it is going to be like super powerful, just kind of taking out all these enemies. And with that being said, I kind of want a ballista on this inside because these ballistas can be able to hit enemies from afar and do the maximum amount of damage to the most highest health units in the area, right? So this inner keep sanctum is going to be super powerful, taking out the most like high health units around, right? So on top of that, we still have ourselves 58 pieces of gold. So that being said, I think immediately I kind of want to invest into this tower here as a support tower, because this actually heals the units. This tower no longer shoots at enemies. Instead, it shoots healing orbs at you and your units. Beautiful, because we have a bunch of units over there. We need some healing over there. On top of that, we're also going to do the same thing over on this side. So if we're going to have a whole bunch of units, we may as well go and make that a support tower. And we still have 31 pieces of gold in general. So I want to go ahead and spend 13 on this one. Let's make this into... I want to do this as a hot oil one, because I feel like if they were to get to the center tower, they're going to be dogpiling on top of it a lot, right? So while shooting regular arrows, this tower also pours boiling oil onto nearby enemies. Enemies hit by the oil suffer great damage. Fantastic. Now, I think even on the south side, we are going to be hidden by a lot, but they are going to focus down the towers a little bit, right? So I kind of want to do a fortress on this one. A fortress tower would be fantastic with only 8 gold left now, but what are we supposed to do with our 8 gold left? Is there anything that I can upgrade? Anything that for some reason, surprisingly, only is going to cost 8 gold to upgrade fully. 14, 13, we can't do anything more with the anti-air. Oh, we do have one more tower right here. And actually, it's really nice because 3 gold and 5 gold, we have ourselves a nice medium tower. Fantastic. So DigiDs, are you ready for the final round? Are you ready to get this on? Are you ready to show them who's boss? Are you ready to show them why I am part of the throne and why I stand at the top above all, and why people pay me taxes, and why I am their king, and why I stand on top of my high horse, because I rule them all? Super sorry. Oh my god, that was like super rude of me. However, let's just start the wave and just kill them all. My bad. Let's get started. Okay, immediately off to the top. Let me lay off my ability on top of that as soon as I can. Try to hurt those guys. It does quite a bit of damage. My swordsmen are doing really good. They're not taking a whole lot of range damage. I need to stand next to one of these towers, right? The healing orb is actually doing really good. If I stand next to this healing tower, the support tower, it is firing off at 233% faster than normal on healing my own allies. Now, we do have a bunch of dragons coming down the center side, so I want to stand next to this guy. My god, look at that fire rate. Fire rate equals yes. Holy crap. That thing is decimating everything. I kind of want to stand next to this one, but we do have some units that are being hurt around here. So I'm going to stand next to the support tower, get some good healing around. My golem can start coming north. Come with me, Mr. Golem. We're doing good. I'm going to stand next to this oil pouring tower first. And there it goes, the oil. Fantastic, burning me and the enemies along with it. Fantastic. And we have finished the end of the night with absolutely almost like a majority of all of my town left. That was super easy. My god. Way to go. Income is absolutely the way to go on this type of map because there are so many avenues for income. I was sitting there with like 126 gold at the very end. Level 45, challenge the god of death. Allied units are no longer revived at night and your own revive time is increased by 100%. But you get 20% more score and XP if you win. Ooh, wow. Okay, anything else past this? We do get level 46. Treasure Hunter, you get plus 50 extra gold on the morning before the last night. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I could have done a lot with that. What's our next one? Indestructible mines. Your mines are indestructible. Okay, yeah, that seems... Yeah, okay, and this seems really good on the levels that have mines. Okay, yeah, sure. And we do not get to the final one. And we did just get an achievement. Win on Ophirwind. I guess that's the name of the map is Ophirwind. So thank you, DigiDs. That was absolutely amazing. If you want to see more content on this, look, you have to leave a comment down below. I'm going to call to action, as much as I try to learn how to get more subscribers, how to get more likes, and how to do a lot of this with, YouTube in general. Look, I'm a small creator. I am a 28-year-old man. I work every day. I work Monday through Friday, 8 hours to 10 hours every single day. Honestly, I always go in early. So, I work every day. I come home, I make a video. Not going to lie. It's a struggle. It is a struggle some days, and especially, I see, look, I'm not as young as I used to be, and I try my best. My ADHD is really keep me as spry as I can, right? So, hey, if you can just go ahead and subscribe to the channel, I would super appreciate it. Like the video, and hey, I may even ask, I don't think I've ever actually asked this before. Why don't you just go ahead and share the videos around? If you like some of my stuff, I recently released a trailer, on terms of part 3 towards my Elite Dangerous, okay, quote unquote, Elite Dangerous story. And, there's a lot of different content. I have like 333 videos, I think right now they can kind of share around anything they might have liked. Subscribe, share it around, leave a like, do all that fun stuff. I cannot express enough that it really does help out not only me, it helps out the algorithm, it helps out me become more independent in terms of how I do my content because, the more subscribers and likes and views that I have, not gonna lie, there's a little bit of psychology level there that I would love to maybe put more effort to these videos, which I try to put as much as I can, but more efforts, more views, more likes. I don't know, man. What else do you want me to say? I'm just going around in a circle at this point. So I think it goes without saying, I still don't know how to do any of these outros, and I never will. But if there's one thing I can always guarantee you is I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.